Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're gonna be soloing a Category 4 4-player mission, with some pretty forgiving modifiers, if I'm being honest. But the real issue modifier here is Frenzied Deathburst. So yeah, um, this is the mission that we're gonna be playing in. And before I get into the lowdown and the rest of the video, uh, quick disclaimer: I am feeling a little sick. I'm coming over a sickness, so if I sound a bit more nasally than I normally do, then that's why. Hope you guys don't mind that too much. And one more thing, shout out to everyone using my supporter creator code Stockings. It'll be in the description, and it's the same with my channel name. So yeah, big thank you to all of you supporting me using my code. So if you want to buy your My Hero skins, like the one I'm wearing right now, or if you want to buy all the Halloween stuff coming out for Fortnite Nightmares, or if you want to buy all the Marvel stuff, whatever you want to use, whatever is in the shop, then use my code. It really means a lot. And join my Discord server. I have a Discord server now. It'll be in the description as well. It'll be in every video going forward in the description, and the link should never expire. So you can even invite your friends too if you want to, and all that. So yeah, let's get into the video and the loadout. So this is the loadout that I'll be running with. I have MEGA B.A.S.E Kyle in the commander slot, and reason being is that I actually really enjoy MEGA B.A.S.E in multi-atlas missions, because whereas B.A.S.E Kyle holds down one fort like really freaking good, MEGA B.A.S.E is like less good at actually holding down one fort, but he's really good at coverage. And because we have four Alices to defend, right? I really want to take advantage of his giant base as much as possible. Base normally is only 4 segments, right? But with MEGA B.A.S.E in the commander, it's increased by 3, so 7 segments. Really big increase. It nearly doubles the base size, which is awesome. And then for our team perk, we got Supercharged Traps. Because we have so much coverage, we can take advantage of Supercharged Traps by, if we have more tunnels, right, then that's more coverage for us, to like cover, right, with MEGA B.A.S.E in the lead, and all those traps in those tunnels will get supercharged and just do more damage, which is awesome. And yeah, so support team, base Kyle in the support, obviously, because we want the extra building health. It's freaking awesome, and power base in the support as well, because self repair is nice. It's nice to have that healing over time on our structures. And Ice King is really good for slowing targets down that'll be affected by the he's good for slowing down the husks that will be affected by oh my god, I cannot speak. He's good for slowing down the husks that will be on the floors affected by your base. There we go. I finally got on the third try. I don't know why I had such a hard time saying that. But anyways, we got Demolist as Penny. She increases our launcher damage by 17%. She's really awesome because constructors usually lack damage. Like, that's kind of like the real thing. Good support, but always lacking damage. But Penny could actually make us do more damage with our launchers. That includes stuff like our pot shots, our discharges, our Storm King's Wrath, all that good stuff. And yeah, she's just really helpful to take care of those bigger targets like Smashers with our launcher damage. And here we got Bombsquad Kyle, giving us some extra armor is always nice. If you do the conversion, the 22 armor is an 18.03 damage reduction. So yeah, just 18% damage reduction just throughout the entire mission, which is awesome. And one comment that I get quite often actually is, why am I not using Prehistoric Izza instead of, yeah, like why am I not using Izza and why am I using Kyle? Well, let me switch over to my display capture real quick. I actually did the math, and yeah, Izza is better. She does give more effective health by 12k in this scenario. But the issue that I have with Izza is that her perk only activates when our shield is depleted, right? So even if we have 1 point of shield left, 1 measly point of shield left, or when our shield starts to regenerate, right, her perk is gone. We lose that armor. It's poof. It's not there anymore. But with Kyle, we get the 22 armor constantly on our shield, on our health, on as long as we're alive, we get the armor, right? No matter what we're doing. So in terms of mathematics, yes, Izza is better, right? But in terms of practicality, I actually just like Kyle more, because I have more peace of mind knowing that I have this armor constantly throughout the entire mission instead of only when a condition is met. Does that make sense? So yeah. And for our gadgets, we have Banner and Slow Heal. Banner to heal up buildings and make them like way tankier when they're under a lot of stress. And Slow Field it's really good for the mini boss, and it's also good for slowing stuff down to come to a choke point. So yeah, that's the loadout, that's the build, and I'll be hopping to the mission and see you guys when I'm ready. Alright, so I found the atlases, and luckily we got a floating one. I'll get into how you defend these floating ones in a minute, but yeah, I'm gonna just pause real quick again. I'll collect the blue glow and clear out all this debris, and I'll see you guys when I'm ready. Oh, actually, real quick, once again, a really important thing that you want to do when you have a floating atlas here is, or well, not a floating atlas, but when you are in a atlas mission, right? What you want to do is you want to kill this taker first. That's what you want to do. And then you also want to hide so they don't get blown up by these guys that smell over here. And when you place the atlas, right, the last atlas required to be placed down, it's going to tell you if the storm's going to rotate or not. So let me break this ramp real quick. And what I like doing when I build up to a floating atlas is I just like doing like arches like this. Pre-build some arches, do something like this. Mantle up here, another arch, and then mantle up here again, just like this. And mantle up here, put another arch there, place it down. And because that was the last one I placed, you gotta watch out for the environmental status update. So right here, it should say in any minute, okay, right there, environmental status update. That just means that the storm's gonna be rotating. And that's really important to know because you don't want to set up all your defenses in one area, and then 2 minutes later, the storm rotates, and then you're cooked because you don't have any traps set up in that one area. So yeah. For floating atlases, this is just how I like to defend them. You don't actually have to like defend them, right? You just kind of have to just make like a nice little cute little roof, and it should be good. Sometimes flingers and lobbers do like to hit these things randomly, but if you just the ground husks usually don't go for them though, so yeah, keep that in mind. And yeah, so I will be back when I'm ready with the blue glow and I'm ready to trap and stuff. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so did a lot of clearing. With constructors are actually pretty good at clearing stuff out because you can use Rosie here to actually destroy the terrain. And it does a lot of damage to the structures, so that's nice. And you can also use Bull Rush. Bull Rush, you can also just Bull Rush the structures and break them instantly, very nice. And yeah, so let's get to setting up our defense and how I like to approach this stuff. So first of all, we're going to be encapsulating all these atlases in a nice little pyramid. Now, it's not a full pyramid, I just like putting a floor on the top instead of another pyramid. So it's like a pyramid that went to the barber shop and got a little bit off the top is how I like to describe it. So yeah, that's just my little comedic way of saying it. So we're just gonna place them down, edit them like this, and stuff like that. And then for the one over here, we will do the exact same thing as before, just like this, just like this. So edit, and okay. So now is where we get to the fun part of funneling and block offs. Oh yeah, make sure that you also tier 3 all this, by the way. You definitely want to make sure that all this is tier 3. So I already did a video on category 4, and I'm pretty much just going to be applying the same fundamentals that I went over in that video and applying them to this video. So it can be like a little series or whatever. And yeah, so it's going to be similar concepts from what I discussed in that video, but I already see something that's really important to do, and that is block offs. Block offs are really nice because you know, you can pretty much manipulate the husk AI to go to where you want them to go to, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, I wish there was something in the game that could just make these like random patrols like not exist. I complain about them in every single video that I make when I do these videos. It's just annoying. Like, I know there was an item like way back then, like I think it was called the Patrol Ward, and I wish they would bring it back because this is just annoying. But anyways, so here, whenever you have like a natural terrain like this, you can just put some ramps like this, like facing outwards, and then put some floors like this and edit them like this, with like the two front tiles here, grayed out and stuff, something like this. And what this is gonna do, all of the husks that are gonna spawn here, right? Normally, they would just walk straight through this ramp, right? But with the block offs here, it's gonna actually fuck up with their AI, and they're gonna have to take all of them are probably gonna walk up this ramp here and then go down the same path as like the ones up here that are spawning. So Oh yeah, that's something. And let me just go over here so I can finish upgrading all this real quick. And also make sure that you do connect all your atlases together, or at least the ones that you think are most important to the event at the moment. The ones that are affected by, you know, probably the ones that are going to be under a lot of fire. So we're going to be connecting our atlases like this, like so that we can use our MEGA B.A.S.E, because we are running MEGA B.A.S.E Kyle. We can use MEGA B.A.S.E to link them all together. So yes, we can put the base right here in the middle probably, and this should affect all of them if I'm being honest. And I'll put a nice little banner there, and I'm also gonna put a healing pad here as well. Normally I run Ward and Kyle, but in this video I'm not, so I have to use healing pads and campfire and stuff probably. So yeah, but yeah, we can just connect all of our atlas like this, and then also put some around the perimeter here, like so. So yeah, so after this I'll get into like the funneling and how I like the funnel and stuff. So yeah, one more little ring around here and perfect. So we did the block off there. Now the initial wave, we have like a giant like area to actually worry about. So I'm actually gonna start all over here because it seems a bit more easier to tackle, because we also have a pit here, and the pit is what I want to get into because the pit's actually very nice. But also real quick, I am gonna be coming over here for a minute because we are going to be putting a block off here. Now, how I like to do block offs, like that, like 1x1 block offs, I like to put a cone like this, edit it like that, put a floor like that, edit it the same way how you would with like a block off over there. Edit the cone back again, and just close it off. Just put walls all around them. Just break all this stuff real quick. Just put walls all around them. And once again, just getting harassed by patrols. Oh man, these things are the worst. So annoying. But yeah, you can just. Okay, well, I broke more of the terrain, so I have to do probably 2 of them now. Take care of all these. Yeah, so I probably have to do like 2 of them now because I broke the terrain there. So yeah, we can put. Oh, well, I don't have to. But yeah, we can just do it like that and then close it off like that, and then I'll do one more here just to be safe. So same thing. Edited floor like that, cone like this. Let me make sure that I'm recording. I am cool. And then put a floor here. And yeah, so basically, when the storm rotates and any husks like spawn over here, they should get deterred from actually like breaking down this wall and going all the way around. And because there actually is no floor here, we can actually break this. Yeah, okay. So actually, I guess I'll continue on from the Rosie and just show you guys like how I like to do it. So yeah, we could just destroy this building here, and there's a pit here, and the pit's actually very nice because this gives us some visibility and stuff. And we can just break this up here, break that, and the whole thing collapses. Yeah, so that's neat. We can use that to our advantage. And yeah, so for now, let's worry about this side though, and get the funneling. So we do have a pit here. So what I like doing with the pits here, I like putting wall launchers, right, and then put like a nice wall in the middle here. It can be out of any material, it doesn't really matter what way you make that out of. But yeah, we can put some floors here and then some wall launchers here. And this is what's gonna happen is that as the husks are walking towards like the objective, right, they're gonna get launched into the pit here, and they're just gonna despawn after a little bit. So it's pretty much like infinite damage. It's pretty much like if you're throwing them off like the edge of the map. It's like the same exact concept. So yeah, so this is gonna be like a little template. I'll get into placing traps later. But yeah, to actually funnel them into the pit here, we're gonna be doing something like this. We're gonna be just putting walls like this, with like ramps like this as well, and this should hopefully deter them from, not like going over here, because like there's probably a chance where it's like if I didn't place anything here, right, then they're probably gonna like come around over here, and then just make a beeline towards it like that. So, but with like the walls here and the ramps there and like stuff like this, it can like like pretend that I'm a husk, right? I'm not gonna go all the way around over there. I'm just gonna go over here because this is the quickest way to actually get to the objective I'm trying to destroy. So yeah. And we can apply the same concept, or not the same concept there, but like the whole funneling thing we can apply to this area over here. So the ones over here are probably going to be going after Atlas C over here, so we can just build accordingly to that. Yeah, so the ones over here coming over here, So yeah, we can do like more walls like this, and yeah, we can put a wall here like this, and we can make it a bit tighter. Actually, we can do something like this, and we can actually make kind of like a zigzag. Is what I like to do. Kind of like a zigzag, like in this area, where we can, just make like a zigzag trap pattern. So pretty much like the ones that are gonna be spawning over here are gonna be coming in through like these tunnels over here, and then the ones that are gonna be spawning like over here are gonna be coming through like the tunnel that I'm trying to set up over here. Now I'll just let these guys pass by. So basically, the ones down there are gonna be walking up that ramp, and then they're gonna be coming over here, and then I'm gonna try and leave like an opening like right here, kind of like right here, so that they can actually walk towards and actually hit the Atlas. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna make 2 tunnels if I'm being honest. Let me just lay out just so I can have an idea. Yeah, so the ones that are coming over here, I kind of just want to make like just kind of like a straight line like this, and the ones over here, I'll leave like an opening like right here. I think that works. Or even like right here is also good, I think. But yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah. I like how this looks. I like how this looks. Perfect. Yes, we're gonna do something like this. So like the ones over here are gonna come through here. The ones over there coming through here. So yeah. And I have a super fun idea. Super fun idea, guys. We're gonna make a timeout room or a death room, however you want to call it. And what that just means is that we're gonna be using wall launchers to launch them into a room there, right? And anything that gets launched into the room is gonna get exploded by broadsides, gas traps, and probably wall darts too. So yeah, that's actually a really fun concept that I just came up with, or the idea how I want to build this tunnel. So yeah, we're gonna be doing something like this, and then over here on this corner one, I'm actually gonna put a tar pit. This is just because smashers are probably just gonna be like annoying and stuff. So if any smashers come through here, we can put the tar pit there. Because if I'm a smasher, right, and I walk through this tunnel, I'm gonna get by the wall and be like, ugh, right? And then I'm just gonna carry on the merry way, and then I'm gonna see the little pyramid there, and then I'm gonna go, ugh, and then, right? But then the tar pit stops the smasher from actually charging into the thing, so that's nice. Over here, I don't know if I should put a wall here, because the issue is that also smashers just have a giant hitbox, right? So I think if I put a wall here, what's gonna happen is that the smasher is gonna be charging from like right here, and then he's gonna actually dink the wall, which is not what I want. So yeah, but here should be fine. I can easily put a wall there, and I mean, like, if anything, I could put like I could put like another room like right here. If I'm being honest, I could put like another room right there. Yeah, so that'll be pretty fun. And then yeah, this should be fine. I think this should be fine. This should be fine. And then I could put a wall right here as well, and then like a ceiling zapper here as well. Yeah, so so this is great. I like how this is turning out. So yeah, this is like our little templates. So we got like the def rooms there. We got the tar pit here. We got the block offs there, and all that. So yeah, and we got the wall launchers, death pits here as well. Now, what we got to account for is the storm rotating, and honestly, there is some open space over here. Now, what we can do over here as well is I'm actually gonna put some more block offs like this in this area, like so. So if any of the husks spawn over here, their AI is gonna get so fucked. Like actually, their AI is gonna be completely screwed. From my experience, though, smashers don't really seem to care about these ramp block offs. From my experience, so if any smashers do come through and start breaking those things down, then we have to replace them ASAP Rocky. But for now, it should be fine. But what I am concerned about too is that the storm rotates over here. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing how I did before, where I was utilizing the death pits here. So yeah, we can just do it like this and stuff, and then we could just utilize, because this is Frenzied Deathburst, by the way, this is Frenzied Deathburst, so the husks are going to be like a faster and do more damage than they normally should be doing, so we have to account for that as well. So by using these death pits is actually pretty nice, because we can just launch them out of launch them into like a pit, and then hopefully not spread their death burst too hard and stuff. So yeah, I think this is about it for the templates. I'll build more if I have to go. I'll build more on the way if I have to, but I'll worry about these. So yeah, so here we're going to be putting wall launchers. on all these walls here. Like so, and then if we're gonna be putting some wooden floor spikes. The wooden floor spikes are nice, you know, just to slow them down. You don't want to put freeze traps because it's like you just want to slow them down, right? And not actually freeze them in place. And also the floor spikes are also just more cost efficient to make, if I'm being honest. So yeah. And then we can put some stuff like this, like that, like that, and then same thing over here, except the mirrored. So yeah, something like this. And that'll just make the husks, like, you know, just come around more to that side so they get flunged off harder. Oh, man, see, this is what I mean. Like now they're wasting some of my tar pits, which is so sad. Although, whatever. So we got a dude to take care of here. Let's kill this guy. Nice. And yeah, so that's really it. I should probably put some tire traps here, if I'm being honest too. So I will actually build 3 high. I will build 3 high and put some ceilings like this. And what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna use my so this is the tire trap that I normally use, right? Crit rate, crit damage, reload durability. This is great. Does everything. Has good reload speed. Does good damage. It lasts all missions, everything I wanted to, right? But I have this drop trap where it's actually full durability, full reload speed. It's not legendary perks yet, but it still works just fine. Don't worry about it. And it has great physical damage. And there is a dude, like this guy's so annoying. Like who are you, little bro? Like, calm down. But yeah, we can actually use some of these tire traps actually to. In this defense in particular, because it's actually, like, I don't actually want to do that much damage to them because of the Deathburst, right? So using these drop traps that really don't do any damage is actually really effective, so yeah. And then, dude, I swear to God, if they activate my tar pits again, I'm going to lose it. See, this is what I mean. It's like a quarter of the video is just me complaining about these patrols that don't even matter. So yeah. Here, this guy, and one more dude over here. Perfect. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna make sure that we connect all this. The floor is perfect, and yeah. Oh yeah, tire traps too. Also, you want to make sure that whenever you place tire traps, you want to make sure that you're facing like towards the objective, like face towards the way that like they want to go, and stuff. Like make sure that like that green tank is facing like outwards, like over there, right? Because the tire traps have a mechanic where. Depending on how you place them, it actually staggers them in the direction. And if you place it like facing this way, then it's gonna stagger them backwards. So yeah, the same thing applies for freeze traps. So keep that in mind. And yeah, this tunnel honestly looks fine. Oh my, dude, this is what like why are they? I don't want to complain too hard, but like this is just like annoying when I'm trying to showcase stuff. Just take care of all these dudes. And all that. So yeah, perfect. I probably have to put more over here, if I'm being honest, depending on how spread out they decide to go. But I'll put more traps if I have to as the mission goes on. But this is just like a really eco-friendly way of like building like some tunnels there. So yeah, here we'll go to the timeout rooms. So like I said, wall launcher, and wall launcher. And then here we're gonna be putting some freeze traps as well, or here in the pit, or facing outwards like that. So, you know, they're going to get launched in like this, and then they're going to be trying to come out like this. So we're going to be putting freeze traps like that so that they stagger backwards when they get frozen, if they live. And then freeze traps like this as well. Same thing over here, freeze trap over here, and freeze trap over here. And then in the actual lane where like the wall launchers are at, we're also going to be putting some wooden floor spikes to slow them down. And then same thing over here, we're going to be putting a freeze trap like this. And this can actually be like a wall dart. I actually like it here. So it can actually shoot them as they're coming in through there. And then here is where the gas goes. Gas, gas, and more gas. And then the broadsides. Oh, I need to mix up a couple more probably. And yeah, so pretty much the rest of the walls here, we're going to be lathering up with broadsides. Broadside there, broadside here, broadside here, and broadside here. And here we can put some dynamos to zap them when they get launched. You can also put wall darts here, actually. I actually like putting wall darts more in there so they can shoot the things that are coming in from here as well. So, yeah. And then a ceiling zapper here. right at the end for any smasher that gets through. And then a nice little dynamo as well for some extra chip damage. And yeah, that's perfect. I am also going to put tire traps as well. So yeah, so I will go high like this, and here I'm actually put a gas trap there, but yeah, I'll put a gas trap here too. But for like where the wall launchers are at, I'll put some tire traps and stuff. So yeah, we can do that. It's a lot to here. Edit that out. Tire trap, like wait, is that the one that I have? Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Tire trap like that. Oh, I didn't even put the roof there. So yeah, just something like that, and like this, and then a tire trap. Oh god, not the both 11. Alright, there we go. So tire trap, like so, and yeah, that's honestly all the trapping that we got to do. We probably got to do more trapping over there as well. So I'll probably get to that in just a moment. And yeah, upgrading. I like to upgrade at least to tier 2. That seems like okay with me. And also make sure that your support is also good there for the ceiling traps. But yeah, tier 2 upgrade is usually what I like to do. Just, you know, the tier 1's very flimsy, but tier 2 is like, it's still a little bit but it's like, you know, still good. Oh, one more thing I want to do actually is put a sound wall right here and an anti-air trap. And what this should do, this should make it so that's pretty much like any propane husk that actually walks in here should drop their propane, and if any propane wants to actually throw their propane inside the tunnel, then the anti-air trap should hopefully zap it away. So yeah, you can also put an anti-air trap like right here as well, if I'm being honest. And then I'll put some wooden floor spikes and stuff. So yep. And then over here I'll do the. I don't have to upgrade any of this if I'm being honest, but I'll still do it just because I can. And perfect. And once more over here, I will set up some traps here actually, because I do expect the storm to rotate over here in this direction, so I am going to build accordingly to that. So we can just do something like this, build up like this, put some stuff there, and yeah, so because I expect the storm to rotate, I actually am going to put tire traps. If the storm wasn't rotating, I wouldn't obviously do this because it's a waste of resources, but anticipating that it does rotate, this is what I'll do. And then I'll put a tar pit here as well, and probably a ceiling zapper here as well. And then just lather this up with wooden floor spikes, and then put some corners like this, something like that, and yeah, like that. That works. So yeah. That's that. Honestly, how long have I been recording for? 28 minutes? Okay, yeah, this is gonna be quite a long video. So I hope you guys got your popcorn ready. And yeah, so without further ado, I think we are fully ready for the mission. I am gonna get my pot shot ready just in case. I got 2 of them ready actually, because I don't really want to use the discharger. I actually want to see if I can actually kill smashers by just using 2 pot shots. So yeah, it's gonna cost a lot of coal, but I'm ready. But anyways, oh wait, oh my god, I'm sorry. One more thing, one more thing. I will put a defender. I'll put it like actually like right here. A defender, a sniper defender. This is probably my best one here, and yeah, sniper rifle, obliterator. It's bright core just because I'm broke and that's the only one that I had, and I used my obliterator before as like a pickaxe, but now I actually use it for defenders. And I don't want to do more than one schematic, so I have to live with my past mistakes and use bright core obliterator, but whatever. So yeah, we got that defender going on, and let's close her up like this. And perfect, so let's get into the mission. Let's start the defense. So yeah, and actually my base there is actually useless, by the way, so one thing that's important is base placement. So my base, like over here, is actually getting 0 value, cause like, you know, they're not actually attacking the structure yet, right? So it's like I want to actually make sure that my traps tunnels here are actually working fine and are actually like a bit more sturdier than usual. So I move my base over here, and yeah, as you can tell, the block offs there are working just fine. Oh, I completely lied. There's a husks that broke through. Oh, because of this, of course. How could I be so foolish? But anyways, yeah. So you like the smasher there, just like Okay, the Smasher's actually bugged. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. The Smasher is bugged. But yeah, the wall launchers there are working fine. The tire traps are working great. We just killed these huskies that teleported through them there. And okay, so my defender actually died. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. My defender has an obliterator, so I don't know why I did that. I can just enclose her in here, and then she'll actually shoot through the walls. So that's good. And yeah, but the tunnels are working great, guys. Like, see how good the tunnels are. Like, this is category 4 player. Oh, and there's also a Smasher right there. So let me take care of this dude. And yeah, 4 pot shots and to take care of the Smasher. Well, yeah, the tunnels are working great. The wall launchers are working. You know, oh, let's see it right there. The Smasher gets stuck in the tar pit, and then we just blow it up. Huge. So tar pit coming in, very nice there. Then we got another Smasher. Oh, wait, that's so sick. The Smasher actually got hit by the wall launcher. That's so cool. And yeah, so the timeout rooms are working great. The broadside's working great. Freeze trap's doing great. Gas is doing awesome. Pretty much everything like how I envisioned it is working to its full effectiveness. And like, you notice how I didn't build anything around the Atlas, by the way. Like, this is just trap tunnels that I built. I didn't even build anything around the Atlas. And unfortunately, I'm gonna eat my own words because, yep, here we go. Smashers don't really care about the block offs, and I think the Smasher made it so that's the husk here can just walk through the block offs that I made, fortunately. But it's no biggie, really. We got some wise guys that some wise guy hitting this. I can take care of that. But yeah, Storm is rotating. Yeah, they are coming over there, over from this southwestern angle, and yeah, so like, see here, I put the block off there, right? So now the Husk are actually confused, and now they're like, where the fuck do we go? It's like, let's look at the Smasher. He's charging nothing. What is bro doing? What is bro doing? Oh yeah, we got some dudes coming over here, but yeah, the tunnels are working fine and stuff. I will move my base over here as well. I'll move my base over here because wait, what the hell's hitting this? Okay, so the Smasher is actually hitting the thing when I'm so confused. The Smasher was hitting this, even though it. I'm scared. What's going on? How is it taking damage? There's like a ghost. There's a ghost that's hitting my Atlas. Okay, but we got an Ash Smasher here. Okay, 1 HP. I can just kill that thing. Perfect. Okay, so there's ghosts that are breaking my Atlases. Alright, yeah, this Smasher needs to calm down. Alright, we can just take care of this thing. Perfect. And then we can repair a thing here. But yeah, you know, none of the husks are actually coming through and hitting the actual thing, which is what we want. So hey, that works. And then our tunnels are working excellent too. We got more Smasher over here. We can just kill that thing with my pot shots. Just like so. My pot shot is energy because it's the only pot shot schematic that I have as well. So keep that in mind. Ideally, you know, obviously I would want a water pot shot here, but I don't have a water one. I have an energy one, which is it's fine. It's still fine. Don't worry about it. Especially because we have Demolitionist Penny, so she's giving us that extra boost to our thing. And yeah, so there are propanes here. Now the propanes, you actually gotta be careful with the propanes because propanes, whenever they get like below a certain amount of health, they actually just kamikaze and activate their propane tank. I believe once they reach like half, maybe 40%, so they just want to kamikaze the actual, you know, tunnel that they're in. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, the storm is rotating again over here, so we're gonna put my base back in like this area over here. So make sure that that tunnel there is nice and sturdy. And yeah, you guys see this how broken the block off is? Look at that. Like this would have been so much harder, but because of the block off there, their AI is cooked. They're not even attacking it. It's insane. So yeah. All of my attention is really just focused on over here, on these tunnels to make sure nothing slips through. But yeah, the stalling tire traps are working great, the wall launchers are working great. And it's also nice because, you know, there's a lot of there's a lot of angles that they're coming from, right? So it actually spreads out the husk spawns very nicely, so that one area doesn't get too congested. But yeah, here is the mini boss. Now, unfortunately, guys, mini bosses are nigh impossible to kill unless they're trap vulnerable or Smasher one. You just the discharger for the Smasher one. But mini bosses like Huskies here, especially when they're shielded, are like pretty much impossible to kill by yourself. And I missed my freaking bull rush. You know what? Whatever, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and save this Atlas actually because I don't want this one going down because you know we got husks coming in like right there. And unfortunately, the mini boss says, "That's hilarious, bro. Let me just completely ruin your entire day." And like honestly, I don't appreciate that very much. I don't really appreciate how the mini boss just walks through my slow field and how I miss my bull rush, and then I put the banner down, and he still breaks the freaking thing. Oh, he actually teleported over here to this Atlas. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, this guy's no issue. We have good. Oh, hopefully I can. Okay, nice. I actually bull rushed him off there in that direction, which is nice. But yeah, like I said before, oh, the tunnels are working great. Actually, nothing is leaking through, which I'm actually surprised. That means I built some pretty good tunnels. But yeah, the timeout rooms work awesome. The broadside freeze trap combo works. I didn't even put a gas trap here, and I'm supposed to put gas traps here, but it didn't actually do anything. But okay, so we got more Houdini husks that are coming through the block off somehow. So let's just block that off. And I thought, did I hear a flinger? I think. Oh, I did. So let's take care of that thing. Oh wait, which Atlas is getting? Oh, B is actually getting jumped on a little bit. That's strange. I don't actually know how this took damage, but regardless, it was only one dude that hit. I think it was like one of the little husks that actually went through, so that's like fine. Yeah, we just keep building this over and over again, because yeah, there are husks coming in from down there, so we want to make sure that they don't get like completely cooked. Yeah, sometimes like one of them might hit, so you gotta take care of that one that might be hitting it. But yeah, like how Ray said, we only got 30 seconds left, and we are doing great. Like we don't. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. I gotta up close and personal with this guy. And then yeah, when the Smasher charges, you can actually bull rush into it too. I'm glad I showed that here at the end to cancel the charge. But yeah, that was power level 144 player category 4. Completely dealt with. They're pretty much zero issues. Like some hiccups, like here with the mini boss and stuff. But regardless, the tunnels were great. And yeah, if you like what you see, if you like what you saw, and want to stick around, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And use my creator code in the shop, code Stockings. It really means a lot. I hope you guys like this longer video. I'm actually quite the fan of doing these trap tunnel videos, especially these high level missions by myself. So yeah, code Stockings. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm getting over a sickness, and yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord too. And without further ado, I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.